Hello, welcome back to BCBR. Today we are going to take a look at a new local brewery's product. It's called Independence Lager. It's from Broad Street Brewing. They're in Bristol, Pennsylvania, but this is a Philadelphia themed beer. It says "Great cities deserve great beer" on it. It's a very pretty and patriotic can. It is a painted on label as well. And if you know Philadelphia at all, City Hall, that's City Hall. And on top of City Hall is a big statue of William Penn. Back in the day, there was a law in Philadelphia that no other buildings could be taller than William Penn's hat. And I think back in the 80s, they got rid of that law, and now they have skyscrapers that tower over it. But what's cool about this little William Penn right there, he's holding a beer mug. I thought that was pretty neat. This one is a 4.2% lager. And it cost me $19.49 for a 12-pack. This brewery, in my work, I was driving past where they started this brewery. At first, I noticed a sign. And I said, oh, look, they're putting in a new brewery. Bristol is about 45 minutes away from me. So I watched them construct this brewery. And then I was in B&B Beverage in Doylestown. I guess it was about a week ago. And I looked on the shelf, and there was the beer. And I made the connection. I said, oh, that's that brewery I watched. I watched them putting it together. This one gets a 3.70 on Untappd with only 250 ratings. And I also have to give them props because they put a born on date. Canned on May 13th, 24. So that's good. This one is it's a little more than 3 months old. And 6 IBUs. And something on Untappd, it said, I think I got it on Untappd, yeah. This classic American lager is the nostalgia-inspired beer-flavored beer. I love beer-flavored beers. Crisp and quaffable, dance through the glass while you sip this refreshing beer on a hot summer day. Well, it's not really a hot summer day. It's a muggy, humid, cloudy day outside, so I'm in the beer basement. But I'm anxious to try this brew. I love helping out local breweries when I can, especially new ones that are just trying to get their feet on the ground and get going. And I did notice that they have other beers other than this lager in my beer store, IPAs and different ones. And once I get caught up, I will be buying those and trying them. All right, I brought down my Budweiser glass. Nice carbonation. If it's beer-flavored beer, it's beer-looking beer, too. It looks like a classic American lager. And that's what it smells like, too. A little bit of light malty sweetness. Let's try the head. A nice little sweet maltiness to it. Nothing fancy though. Let's dive in. Cheers. Very nice. Very refreshing. Very low bitterness. Got a little tiny citrus note. Seems like a basic lawnmower beer with a little extra citrus to give it something interesting. No bitterness that I can detect. It supposedly has 6 IBUs. That's practically nothing anyway. Goes down easy. It's very refreshing. Very tasty. A little pricey for what it is, but like I said, I'm going to try some of their IPAs and other things. So, but they're off to a good start with this one. If I ever get down that way when I'm not working, I will stop in and have a pint at the brewery, but I don't get out and do that very often. Even the ones in my hometown I haven't tried yet. But I do like this 3.7. I think is about right. I'll give it a 3.75. It's pretty good. And we're going to leave it at that. They did a nice job with it. Let's look at some beer cans. Here's a Razorback beer. Premium quality. Let's see who made this one. Brewed exclusively for Randolph Distributing Company by Royal Brewing in New Orleans. I think one of their sports teams down there is called the Razorbacks. I'm not really into college sports, so I'm sure you guys are probably laughing at me right now, but I don't know which one it is, but I know it's a sports team down there. One of the college teams. Tech Light Beer. Kind of an interesting can. Pittsburgh Brewing Company. Boy, they made a lot of different cans. And this one is open from the bottom. Very colorful. I like the plaid. And one more quick can here. Olympia Gold Light Beer. Brewed specially for lightness and distinctive taste. Olympia Brewing Company, Olympia, Washington. This kind of top. Open on the bottom. All right. That's it. Where's my can go? Independence Lager, Broad Street Brewing. Good job. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll catch you next time. Bye.
You know, they brew 10,000 bottles of beer a day. I drink 45 off the assembly line, and I'm the asshole.